have a lot of books on our bookshelves, but we also have a lot of books in our digital library because we can take them with us. However, there's something about holding a book in your hands that can be really nice. Well, I have this book called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. This book is a collection of different thoughts and ideas about not sweating the small stuff. The title of the book says, don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. Simple ways to keep the little things from taking over your life. That's so important. Don't let the little things, we gotta pick our battles. Some things really don't matter long term. We have to really not get all angsty and upset about everything, controlling every little thing in our lives. For an example, if I go to In-N-Out, which I do often, and get some French fries, if I get one burnt fry, one fry that's kind of crispy and burnt up, I'm not taking that fry back to the counter and be like, I want some new fries. Y'all gave me a burnt fry. Give me some more French fries. No, I'm not gonna do that, and you shouldn't either. It was one small French fry out of the big batch. Now, I do like overflowing French fries. I have a motto, no fry left behind. Oh yeah. However, one fry out of all the other fries, it's small stuff. I think at the same time, we all should pay attention to the details. Pay attention to the details. Pay attention to the details. I'll explain in just a moment.
Yo, hello, Mr. Brown. Hello, Mr. Brown. Hello, Mr. Brown.
As a kid growing up, I didn't like to pay attention to details, but the teachers told me to make sure I always have my I's dotted and my T's crossed. Pay attention to the details. Now, as I've grown older in life, I'm starting to see what they meant by that. It's not just about dotting your I's and cross your T's, it's about paying attention to the details in life. Let me tell you a story. One day I was making some pancakes, and I was making the pancakes, following the instructions, but I didn't pay attention to the details. So instead of putting 1 teaspoon of salt in, I put 1 tablespoon of salt. And some of y'all know already, them pancakes came out salty. Woo! Had to throw them away. I didn't pay attention to the details. Well, recently I was reminded again about making videos. As you all know, I make a lot of videos. I have 7 YouTube channels. I have a video library for educators, for parents, and for students. So I make a lot of videos. But sometimes when making those videos, I don't pay attention to the details. And I'm getting better at it. It's a habit I'm trying to really get better at. Pay attention to the details. When I have assemblies, I like to take a time lapse, a video of people coming in filling up stands. Well, time lapse just takes a bunch of individual pictures and seams them together to make it look like it's fast motion. Like you may see a time lapse of a sunrise or a sunset. Those are time lapses. Well, I was at a school and had 2 volunteers help me videotape, and we set up a time lapse for kids coming in. But I did not pay attention to the details, and I gave the camera to the student to go put up way at the top of the bleachers so he can get a video of my entire presentation. I never changed the settings. I did not pay attention to the details. So the video recording was not a video, it was a time lapse of my entire presentation. I was upset, not at him, but at me, because I did not pay attention to the details. As you go through life, understand how important it is to pay attention to the details in your life. Making sure you put your name on the paper of everything. Follow the recipe, follow the instructions of the teacher. I want to know from you, have you got any stories like mine where you did not pay attention to details? Maybe your teacher does, they can share some. But also share some times when you did pay attention to details, how things came out better. But whatever the case, it's so important to pay attention to the details. And it's a choice. And when you make better choices, you will live a better life. So choose well and pay attention to the details. Oh yeah. Peace!